Welcome to the Plura AI's Test Bench Functionality Showcase. What Test Bench Functionality allows you to do is basically simulate a real life scenario, calls, and conversations. It allows you to basically refine the behavior of the AI in your liking. The test functionality can be accessed by pressing the test on the top right corner of the workflows, and you have two options here. You can either chat with the AI or you can call in or make a call to your phone number. Let's start with the chat. As we can see, we have a window with request data. What request data is, basically all the variables that are being used inside this workflow are gathered in this section. So we can basically put a placeholder values in there and test the call for this case, just like it would have been in the real life scenario. But for now, we're just going to leave it open and just start the chat. After starting the chat, you're going to see the first node that's connected to the trigger light. So in this case, we didn't have the chance to look at this one because it's an external request and it instantly goes out to a different node. But as we can see, the greet the new user one is already lit up because this external request is looking for whether the user is an existing user or a new one. Without us giving the variables, it thinks that we're a new user, so that's why it went this way. So first of all, I'm going to showcase the system activity right here. What system activity is basically, it showcases the current node information prompt, current condition status, current selected path. The path is the blue lines that you see here connecting the nodes, all the extracted variables from the conversation, and generated response on the specific node. So let's say, how may I assist you today? I would like to know more information about Blacklist. So this flow is about Blacklist Alliance. So basically, it's going to give me all the information I need about the Blacklist. I can see that it stayed on the same, selected the path, which is a knowledge base. So it grabbed the information about the base, Blacklist from knowledge base, sorry. And we can see that it still stayed on the same node. The generated response changed. On the right side, we can also see that this is the time it took for the AI to return this response. Now I'm going to keep on going and continue the survey. Would you like to speak with our sales team to learn more about how our services can support your business? Sure. As we can see, AI decided to move on to the next node, which is the next phase of the call, which is a new sales inquiry. So as we can see, the condition status was met. So if there was a condition on this node, it was met, and basically AI decided to select this path as its next goal. Also, we can see that it didn't extract any new variables and generated this response in 400 milliseconds. Could you please tell me your name? Nick. Now we should be able to see that first name extracted as a Nick. We can also see that condition status is not met because this node is looking for our first name and company name also. So I'm going to type, could you please tell me your name of your company, Plura? So it's going to tell me, I go ahead and transfer it to our sales team now, and they'll be happy to discuss how Blacklist Alliance can support your business. I'm going to say, okay. And as we can see, it went to the transfer sales node. On this step also, we can see it moved on to the transfer sales node. The condition was met as the caller has provided their first name and company name. We can also see the selected path and why it selected that path and time it took to select this path also. And we can also see that this is the generated response that we got from this node. What we can do here also is to fine tune the any of the steps that we didn't like. So we can go back and check the history and all the decisions that the AI made and basically fine tune the decision. By clicking the fine tune button, we can see that we have three sections. So we can fine tune whether the condition was prematurely met or not. We can also choose the path if the AI has chosen an incorrect path. And we can also change what the AI has said. So if we didn't like the response that we got from the AI, we can just click no right here, enter the new response, and deploy the fine tune. And that's basically going to change and refine the behavior of that AI on that node. Thank you very much. I hope this was helpful.